Preparations for the 6th Tokyo International Conference on African Development is underway, and ahead of the summit's official opening on Saturday, senior ministers from Africa, Japan, as well as the United Nations, World Bank and the private sector adopted the Nairobi Declaration, a common document that now awaits the adoption by the heads of state at the end of the meeting. Meanwhile, on the sidelines of the TICAD VI, Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni told a high-level meeting of the Africa peer review mechanism that Africa needs more than just democracy and good governance to attain economic and social transformation.
On his first full day in Kenya, Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe spoke of his country's need to improve relations with Africa. Japan has doubled its aid to Africa to $1.8 billion by the end of 2014. But the Asian economy is keen to shift its relations with Africa from assistance to development. 35 African heads of state and more than 10,000 delegates are expected to attend the summit.
We look forward to frank deliberation during the summit itself and to a new strengthening of the ties not just between Africa and Japan, but also between African nations themselves. For Africa is rising, ladies and gentlemen.
The meeting will make a follow-up of decisions made during the TICAD V summit and come up with a Nairobi Declaration, which will aim to have Africa own its growth and development agenda.
The declaration will not only provide a roadmap for our partnership within the TICAD process for the next 3 years, but it will also reinforce the spirit of ownership and partnership that we have and put the focus of TICAD as a development framework firmly into place.
On the sidelines of the meeting, African leaders also attended the Africa Peer Review Mechanism, APRM Forum, to take stock of where the continent stands in entrenching democracy. Uganda's President Yoweri Museveni challenged APRM to concentrate on improving infrastructure, integrating the continent, and fighting corruption as a measure for good governance.
Democracy helps. It enables the population to speak out, to bring out issues, but by itself, it cannot cause the transformation.
The two-day summit ends on Sunday. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.